name is BJ Whitehead. Been training with Josh Bryant now for about 5 years. Today I'm going to talk to y'all about some squat tips and cues that I use for myself whenever I step into the squat rack. For me, squatting starts before I get into the rack. Learning from Josh, he taught me a while back, you need to have the proper mindset, so that's my first cue. That I visually see myself doing the lift before I actually perform it and get under the rack. The times that I've missed lifts, it's either just been too heavy or my mind wasn't in the right place when I went to perform the lift. So, you know, I think you gotta have your mind right. I think lifting's 80% mental, so if you think you can lift it, you're gonna be able to. Second thing is gonna be the setup, and I think the setup can cover a broad area from hand placement, bar placement, foot placement, all of those things. So you got to make sure your setup is right. You want to try to do the same thing each time, so everything becomes a habit. So you're not thinking about it; you're just performing it. After that, third thing is you want to engage your lats, pull the bar into you. That way you can be as tight as possible when you go ahead and perform the lift. If you're loose, you can get by with it on lighter sets, but when you perform a max set, you're going for a PR, then you need to make sure everything's as tight as possible and everything is as on point as you can make it. Then after that, I give them a walkout. I'll try to twist my feet to the floor. That just kind of locks me in a little bit more. It makes me feel more stable, feel tighter. Once again, I'm going back to the tightness of the lift. Then the fifth thing probably would be balance. And when I say balance on that, at that aspect of the lift, would be the descent. You don't want to dive bomb, but then you don't want to go down too slow either. You have to find that happy medium for you. Dive bombing, you just free fall, you'll lose tightness, you'll lose it in the hole. If you go down too slow, you're going to have too much time under tension, and it's going to take too much out of you, especially when you're trying to perform a max lift. The sixth thing, I would say for me, would be finishing the lift. There's been too many times, and I've seen a lot of lifters that just, when they stand up with it, they're just trying to stand up. And I think you need to come out of the hole as explosive as you can and finish as explosive as you can. It's like whenever you tell baseball players, hey, run all the way through first. Athletes, hey, when you're running a 40-yard dash, you need to finish through the lift. Don't just get to the line, run through the line. And I think squat has to be the same way. So now we'll go through it. First, I want to make sure the bar is even in the rack. Doesn't matter if your hands are inside, outside, find out which way is best for you. Shoulder mobility will play a big part in that. I'm not that flexible, so my hands go outside. The bar is centered. I'm centered in the bar. Embracing the weights, feeling it in here, sitting on my shelf in between my traps and my rear delts. I'll take a deep breath, stand up with it, try to walk out. On my walkout, I'll try to take the least amount of steps as possible. Once again, we're going back to time under tension. I want to use all my energy to squat and use less energy setting up. Once my feet are set where how I like them, screw them into the floor. Take a deep breath, swallow that air, get it nice and good in my belly, engaging my lats, pulling the bar down on me. And then now my descent, nice and easy, hit the bottom, drive up, finish the lift. Walking back in. Those are just a few cues, tips for me that I recommend. Everybody's different. You got to find out what works for you, what's best for you. Hopefully you can take something from this, use them. Maybe you can use all 6, maybe just 1 or 2, but whatever's beneficial and help us squat the most weight we can. That's what the goal is. Thank you.